Hi everyone, I am Lady Stars on Fire, Michelle Espinosa, and this is our weekly rune forecast reading for October 4th until the 12th. Before I go any further, the runes have a lot to say. But before I even get into that, I need to remind everyone, in case you're forgetting, Mercury retrograde goes direct on the 9th. So at the end of this week or mid of this week, basically coming up to the weekend-ish, is when it's going to finally go direct. Now, for my sensitives, you may not feel that it's gone direct for like a week or so until after it does. Because usually there's still some kind of a shadow that kind of clutters right before and right after. It's somewhat of daring retrograde. And the sensitives, or really highly sensitive people, seem to notice that more. So I'm reminding you that you might be feeling a little bit more sensitive on that issue because we are going direct, or Mercury is going direct on the 9th. And the week ends, or Monday, will be on the 12th. So we might still be feeling that. With this week and coming into the following week, there's just so much energy building. It's like an abundance, rapid amount coming and coming and coming quickly. But, again, with that, remember, you're still in retrograde until the 9th. So if you have any big set plans you're wanting to do and you can postpone them until after the 9th, that might be the best situation, especially if you're signing contracts of any form. So I'm just putting a reminder out there to you. Now I'm also getting a trash can. I know, it's just weird how it happens. But I'm getting a trash can and I'm getting the smell of cloves, pepper, and white sage. Which to me is saying exercise or banish your trash. It's time to clean the trash. If you haven't cleaned out the trash in your life yet, it's time to get it cleaned out. Remember, I said in those 6-month readings, in the 6-month reading for the second half of this year, I was saying that those doors are opening. The abundance is coming. But you have to walk through it, my love. Nobody's going to make you walk through it. Your spirit guides, your angels, your everything that is there to help you as far as spirit goes can only give you the signs and give you the nudges to push you in the right direction. You are the one who has to walk through those doors, honey. So maybe it's time you get some clarity in that situation. Maybe you're got to see that reflection for truly what it is right now. Because I'm being told, make sure you've taken out your trash, basically. Exercise it from your life. I'm being told to exercise it from your life, banish it from your life. If it's not helping you right now, get it gone. I'm also being told, what's your intake right now? What are you fueling yourself with? Because as you're coming into this change for the rest of this month and this abundance that's coming with this month, that what are you fueling yourself with is highly important right now. That probably has something to do with that whole taking out your trash. Only you know what your trash is, honey. I can't tell you anything else about that. Only you know what truly is your trash. Are you fueling yourself with the right energy, with the right actions, with the right foods? Are they giving you the reflection that you need? Are they giving you the clarity that you need? All of this is what you need to be figuring out right now. Now, to start off the week, what I am getting the strongest is Jebo. It is coming in Truth and Honesty, which is my Amazonite and Howlite. And it's also coming with the information of the communication right now because of Mercury retrograde. Really watch your communication. But Jebo is all about the gift, the gifting price. It is exchange and it is fire. It focuses on hospitality and generosity. Things given and received. Sacrifice and generosity. It is that marriage, that give and that take marriage of the give and take. Gifting, or the gifting being received or given of something that may be unasked for. A gift and its obligations. It can feel like hospitality or hostage, depending on how well you are behaving in Jebo right now. So if you're feeling like you're a hostage to a situation, it's reminding you you're not doing something right. This is something you need to have reflection on, honey, so that you can figure out how to change what is going on in your life so you do have that hospitality coming towards you. Basically, it is that taken and that given energy, that shared energy. It can also be of sexual energy and sexual magic or sexual exchange. The agreements, the contracts, receiving generously, remembering also that life itself is a gift. That is the main point. That was my hottest and highest vibration for this week. Now, it's coming in like 3 little separate readings. But the next one is coming as soon as I can locate it. I always use my book. Even if I'm getting better at speaking it, I know that the one time I choose not to use my book, I'm going to leave out one specific word that's in my book that's going to be exactly what you needed to hear. One of you all. And it'll be the interpretation that makes or breaks it for your understanding. And I just chose not to use my book. So that's why I always reflect back to my book. Point blank. I don't care how good I'm getting at something. You're never so good that you can't make a mistake. Plain and simple. Sorry, I'm sitting on my bed. I've been rained out, so I'm a little shaky on my camera this week. I've got Iwaz. It's coming in all 3 colors, which is my truth and honesty, my awareness, my self-love, or our self-love, our truth and honesty, and our awareness. Iwaz is the Yi tree. It is safety. It is strength. It is our reliability. It is dependability. It is our trustworthiness. It points to issues of discipline now. Transforming change and the need for that total commitment right now. But it also describes situations of denial, which is what we've been going through pretty much for the whole half of the year, or simple deprivations or hardships. It's experiencing them, it's seeing them, it's accepting them is what it really is. And as we accept them, we enter into those regeneration cycles of life. As we accept those are the deaths that we're letting go so that the new can come in. It is our endurance, our sacrifice, the sacrificing, undertaking rights of those transformations in our life. It is a protective influence. It is a release of our latent powers and our essential polarities of both light and dark. Power companion of walking the path, although it may feel like it may be the only choice to make sometimes. It is that transcendence of consciousness. Then it is teaming up with, it's radio, but as soon as I can find radio, I tell you all about it. Because I have a lot coming this week. This one came in all 3 as well. It's just they're not quite as strong as them trying to remind us about hospitality, the gifting, and the gifting price. See, so all 3 of them came in. Self-love, unconditional love, love of others, loss of anxiety, awareness, truth and honesty. Radio is the ride. It is Thor's chariot. It is the world of rhythm and rhyme, and the dance of life. It focuses on matters of order, justice, change through that preparation. Structure of outward control or of its issues. But sometimes it can also indicate that there may be a journey over land, such as in a car. Maybe you're going on a vacation or you've got a trip to take with your business. situation. It points to the presence of people involved with practices of law, ritual artwork, skills, skilled work, rules, ceremony, magical rites even. Principle, again, of outward control, justice, and change for our lives. The channel of energy according to the natural laws. It is the ritual magic of rhythm and dance, that the whole rhythm of life. So you can't just jump to one thing. It's the rhythm that's going to get you there. Controlled movement, the dance of life. Rune cast of one's self-order and measured change. Wise counsel, justice, just rewards, personal control and responsibility, and journey overland again. Then I am getting with that Induous. And this one is coming in truth and honesty for you. Induous is the world of inner experiences, virtues, common sense, family, human warmth. It focuses on the need to contemplate. Stillness, gestation, a movement in the process or of its issues. Indicates presence of someone who works with the land or is involved with their own spiritual working. Reveal the need for meditation, no decision without proper thinking it through. It is about inner nourishment. Withdraw and allow the inner preparation, suspension of outer contact. Separate, but strengthen the inner resources and withdraw, but do not separate. Achieve inner growth, is achieving your inner growth. Necessary stasis benefits from inner focus. So this is really looking inside right now. That was part of what I was saying about taking out the trash and our intake of our energy. What are we fueling ourselves with? Maybe you need to meditate on some of this, because it's really about your inner nourishment right now. And how is this going to affect you? How is this going to help you? How is this going to mature your life the way you want it to be? It's really focusing on that, because next week it's going to start getting really, really rapid. So it's time to really get a good look at how that all is going to start focusing out to better ourselves and really find our clarity. And then I'm also receiving Understanding Fei Wu. Fei Wu is coming in our awareness. That's why I'm saying it's also going with that meditation time and that inner nourishment. Because what they're coming through with Fei Wu is the gift of Fei Wu is something that must be worked for, but it should be honored and it should not be hoarded. That is a little bit of a tricky one. It is circulation. It must be circulated. It is what should be circulated. It is that recycling chain of energy to understand it truly. Fei Wu is, you need to honestly, clearly define what it is you desire. I'm going directly to where I'm being sent to. Enjoy your good fortune, but share it. It is understanding, though, that the karma, the fulfillment of that, as well as understanding that Fei Wu doesn't just bring you riches, as in financial money. It's understanding knowledge is power. Power can become money. So you have to have your knowledge. I'm getting told again and again and again, watching your energy to make sure that you're bringing exactly what it is that you want to you right now. It's that circulation going on. And if you're not circulating it right, and you're not getting that information you need right, or that learning you need right, or maybe getting rid of the things you don't need that aren't bringing those riches to you in your own soul, then you're not going to get where you need to get. So it's that circulation that you need right now inner nourishment to bring those riches of your own inner self so that you can bring financial riches as well to you. It's really being thorough about that. Doodle just knocked over all of my seashells. And last but not least is reminding you that this might be a little bit hard on you because you are still going to get a little bit of Thor's hammer, so to speak, during this week. This is Thorisa, coming in truth and honesty and awareness. And I'm also getting, told you there was a lot. They had a lot to say this week. You're also getting Tawaz. If I could pick it up. Also in truth and honesty this week and awareness. I'll start off with Tawaz. Tawaz is the polar star. Order, air. It is the mineral world. It focuses on matters of adherence, principle, victory through wisdom and social order and justice. That is the last part of the reading, like I was saying, like it was 1, 2, and 3. This is 3, understanding why those are so important, that circulation part. Because in order for you to get through that circulation part, you've got to understand these 2 are going to happen to get you there. And if you're still fighting getting there, then you're fighting going through those doors, honey. It points to the need for a seasoned approach. It can indicate the presence of a strong man, or it can even show the presence of a weak man, one who thinks by controlling others is his power. Social order, law, justice, that polar star, personal sacrifice, notion of one's independence, order of existence, to which it is that we all belong, cooperating by division of separate working units, loyalty, faith, principle, necessary protocol though, an oath taking, analysis, methods, courage, planning, precision, military action. It could also be victory of battle, weaponry, objective judgment, social discipline leads to self-discipline, service to the greater need, and the warrior of social cause. Then when we come back, I lost it. I thought I had it, but I lost it. Thorisa, which is our last one for the week. Thorisa points to sudden or something change. It can feel like a violent change of events. It can feel like it's a hostile or aggressive change. And I said this week was going to be rapid. It can feel hostile or aggressive, but it can indicate that powerful and stunning breakthrough. May show the presence of a violent situation or violent people, but also erotic. Events of powerful and compulsive nature. And principle of opposition, action and reaction. Maybe a hostile reactive force, a thrusting or penetrating force. The catalyst for change, applied power, a mighty blow. The breaker of the resistance. It is positive. It is protective. But it may come very suddenly. Very pushing and push you through it. And since we're dealing with so many things, I mean, it's just, like I said, it's inward work of noticing it to move us forward. And maybe a little shocking, too. A warrior, a fighter, that great strength. The compulsion that needs to be mastered, though. It is the breakthrough against unconscious forces, regeneration, evolutionary change after that crisis, conflict of the shadow self, and an externalized form. Those who oppose us are also our teachers. which is important to be reminded of too right now. It is the magical weapon or the talisman, and it is also the hammer of Thor. It should be a very busy week. It should be a very internal week of noticing how to make things get rapid and all better for us, because next week with the new moon coming in, and then it's just October is bringing so much goodness, but you've got to do your work. Like I said, Spirit can give you all the signs in the world, but if you don't take them, you're wasting their time too. They can't only help you see it. They can't make you do it. It's up to you. That's free will. It's up to you to make your own life go the way you're hoping that it will. Hugs and kisses, my darlings, and I wish you well, and I'll check in with you next week. Bye.